Hold on. You check it real quick. You hear me? Just to make sure, you know. Yo, that Ultra Wizard. Is it up?
Yes.
You say yeah?
Yeah.
Alright.
Make sure that camera knows a little bit though.
Oh. That camera that wide. I don't want to put it too far. This side is gonna fall. It'll fall off. That should be good right there. You see it? It look better now?
Yeah, it's better.
Yeah. I mean, I can see it right here.
Oh, you can?
Yeah.
Oh, dang.
Just
Alright. Shalom. For the Hebrew Israelites, now yet again prophesy the downfall of this kingdom. Alright, so we're going to give all praises to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem Rakakodash.
I'm going to give double honors to the elders and apostles of Ruwell. Salutations to the Akim, which puts his truth in honesty and sincerity. Alright, so, you know, the main thing I want to hit on, you know, start off with it, man. You know, is that, that this is that last generation, man. Alright, and it's evident, man. Alright, so that's why you got these prophecies coming to pass, man. Alright, you know, one of y'all get Matthew 24 and 34. Yeah, man. So this is that last generation, man. Alright, it's not gonna be another well, in this society, it ain't gonna be a generation after this one that will come, man. Alright? The next generation is gonna come in the kingdom, man. Alright? So hey, you know, the elites did their job of putting a docile spirit on our people, man. So now you got these rowdy, rambunctious jakes out here, man. Alright? That's gonna be running wild in the times of Jacob trouble, man. Alright? Alright, this generation is out of control, man. Alright, you got trannies, sodomites, you know, lesbians, man. You got all these, like, our people cleaving onto all these spirits, man. Alright, worshiping false gods. Alright? They far from wanting to worship Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, man. Alright, because a lot of our people know, but they they didn't reach out to the Most High's hand when he called out. Alright, he says, for many are called, but few are chosen. Alright, so the few that heard, you know, the Most High's voice and cleaved unto it and accepted his words, man, our Lord willing to chosen. Alright, part of the hopeful elect, 144,000. Alright, we got, I got it.
It's Matthew chapter 24, verse 34. Verily I say to you, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled.
Yeah, man, this generation shall not pass till all these things be fulfilled. And there's some prophecies of the Bible, man. Alright, that would have to be fulfilled. Alright, in this chapter, you know, Yahweh Shai is telling the disciples of the things that's going to come upon the earth. Alright? So you can go to, you can continue.
Alright. It says, heaven and earth shall pass away, but my word shall not pass away. But of that day and hour knoweth no man, no, not the angels of heaven, but my Father only.
Yeah, so that day and hour, man, knoweth no man, but the Most High. Alright? So we don't know that when the day is going to happen, when all hell going to break loose, and when this ship going to get pushed in the Third World War, and when the the Lord going to return, man. All right, we don't know that day, but we waiting for it, man. All right, you know, so hey, we patiently waiting, man. And it's a movie that's supposedly supposed to be coming out called Tenet. You know, but basically one of the plots of it is this guy's trying to stop World War III. It ain't no stopping World War III, man. Alright? The Lord said this word ain't gonna return unto him void, man. Alright, so if you go 24 and start at 6.
Alright.
No, you start at yeah, you start at 6.
Alright, jumping up to verse 6 in Matthew 24 chapter. And ye shall hear of wars and rumors of wars. See that ye be not troubled, for all these things must come to pass, but the end is not yet.
Yeah, man. So we're gonna hear wars and rumors of wars, man. All right. So hey, man, you know, be not troubled, man. You know, because hey, man, you know, the end is not yet, man. You know, because we was hearing of wars and rumors of wars. You know, certain people, certain rankings being killed. All right. You know, we've been rumors of wars for years, man, and it been proxy wars for years. All right, so now you're gonna hear talks of World War III coming back up real soon. All right, it's a lot of things being swept under the rug, so to speak, man. But soon that rug is about to be lifted, and you're gonna see everything that's about to come to pass, man. All right, you're gonna see how bad the economy is, man. You know how it's no coming back. All right, and the closer you get to these elections, you know, hey, it's gonna be, hey, man, more racial tensions being stirred up, man. You see they taking down these statues, these slavery monument statues. That's gonna piss a lot of white people off, man. All right, so they pissing off both sides, man. All right, you know, they put the spirit on Jake. So the spirit like, yeah, you know, we about to end this racism, all that, getting them all prideful and that. But on the other hand, man, these Edomites is getting mad, man. They loading up them guns, they getting ready, man. All right, they've been wanting to get at you Jakes, man, ever since we got out them chains, man. All right, and it's another thing that Esau, you know, he ain't prepared for it, man. You know, because, you know, you ain't putting this generation back in chains, man. You got them in mental chains. They ain't going back in the physical chains, man. You know, but, hey, that's going to give them even more of a reason to want to kill all of Jake, man. All right, they're going to try to come and kill all of us, man. You know, some might say, that, you know, if they was to fulfill their new world order, they gonna put Jake back in chains. No, they don't even want us back in chains. They don't even want us to exist on the earth. Because they know when they leave, that means the Lord can still, you know, bring back the nation. You know, but that's why, you know, it said, you know, when it goes, I say, no flesh shall be saved. The days are short for the elect.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah, I get that. You want me to get that now?
yeah.
I mean, I'm already in Matthew 24, so I can get it.
Oh, it is.
Yeah, I got it right here.
Okay.
Bring it up. All right, this is Matthew chapter 24, verse 22. And it's up, those days should be shortened. There should no flesh be saved. But for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened.
Yeah, so the days are short for the elect's sake, man. If not, no flesh shall be saved. All right, that's why we got to get the hell up out of here, man. All right, this food is getting more defiled. The air getting more defiled. All right, you got pestilence. Pestilence is in the air, man. All right, so we got to get up out of here, man. You know, the day is going by faster and faster, man. You know, before you know it, man, it's the next day. You know, you're getting up ready for work. All right, come back home today. Come back home today. Just fly, man. All right, so the days are speeding up. This year is flying. All right.
When you said that we ain't gonna go back into slavery, this is Nahum chapter 1 verse 9. It says, "What do ye imagine against the Lord? He will make an utter end. Affliction shall not rise up the second time."
Yeah. So yeah, man, the Lord gonna make an utter end, man. Affliction ain't gonna rise up the second time. Alright, so hey man, we ain't gonna get afflicted, you know, by going through slavery, going through another captivity, man. Alright, this is our last captivity. Alright, so this is why we should be rejoicing, man. You know, you'll think that our people in the world would be, you know, but nah, man, they want equality. You ain't gonna never be equal on this side to a so-called white man. Alright? It's just not gonna happen, man. Alright, you go to 7.
What, Matthew 24? All right, Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. Oh, man. Another page with Alright, I got it. Matthew chapter 24, verse 7. For nation shall rise against nation, and kingdom against kingdom, and there shall be famines and pestilences and earthquakes in diverse places.
Yeah, so it's going to be famines and pestilences. You know, earthquakes in diverse places, man. You still having that going on. Alright? You still got, you know, it hadn't even hit the tip of the iceberg. It's going to get worse than that, man. You know, when shit hit the fan, you know, they already taking all the oil out of the earth. And that you know, lubricate, you know, keep the tectonic plates from rubbing against each other, man. You know, that's why they say that the earthquake in Puerto Rico and the surrounding islands, why that happened, man. They was in there fracking and getting all the oil out, man. Alright? You know, this man got to get out of power, man. You know, if not, man, you know, hey man, it wouldn't be no flesh, you know, nobody would be alive, man. You know, all this industrialism, man. Alright, we get Zechariah 11:5. Right? This man gotta go, man. Right? Now he's making it seem like he wanna do away with racism, man. Got the NFL talking about they gonna donate $250 million in a span of 10 years, man. You know, Lord willing, man, ain't even gonna be no NFL season this year, man. That's gonna freak a lot of you Edomites out, man. No football.
It's looking like it's not gonna be college football either, because they got all these different players in these schools coming up positive for the coronavirus, so-called. You know, coincidentally, before, you know, a couple months before it's supposed to open back up.
Hey, it won't no March Madness. Hey, y'all Edomites really gonna be mad. Y'all gonna be smitten with madness, man. All right, when y'all see like, oh man, this country ain't going back to the good old days.
This is Zechariah chapter 11 and verse 5, whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they that sell them say, blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not.
Yeah, man, so whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. Alright, so that what Esau do, man. You know, he so-called possess us and he slay us, man. And he hold himself not guilty, man. You know? But yeah, man, even though they trying to make it seem like they coming after these officers, you know, that was killing, you know, unarmed black men and women, so-called black men and women. Alright? You know, they made a new law called Brianna's Law for that girl that got shot through a window in her home. You know what I'm saying? They have to knock on the door loud enough to be heard. They acting like they doing stuff that help out, but really, man, they just doing that to try to pacify y'all. Alright, to calm y'all down, man, keep y'all from rioting and looting. You know? But yeah, we know it wasn't only Jake doing that, man. You know, yeah, you had them agent provocateurs, man. Alright? Because you got Edomites that want to see this place fall just as bad as we do. But the reason why they wanted to fall, because they think they're going to set up a new government, man. Alright, if you can get that house divided, how can it stand?
Yeah, I got you.
But yeah, man. You know, if the house divided, how can it stand, man? You know, we got Edomites against Edomites, man.
Yeah, I just did a video of that. Because, you know, and I believe a couple of brothers that made mention of it, so I did a video on it. You know, this, you can see all these Edomites, you know, on either side. Either they Black Lives Matter or they're All Lives Matter. And that's basically the liberals and the Republicans, you know, the liberals and the conservatives, and they're beefing over this because of their views. And this is, man, what was the Civil War fought over? You know, it wasn't necessarily fought over freeing the slaves, because Abraham Lincoln said himself, if he could unite, keep the Union together without freeing a single slave, he would. So Abraham Lincoln wasn't nobody that was for us, but they were upset about how they should be taxed. You know, how much representation they should get as far as the southern states, because you know, counting whether they should count these slaves as a population or not. You know, because you got the 3/5 of a man. That's how they were counting. But the same thing now, we know that Civil War is written about in the scriptures, especially in these last times. You know, So if this civil war is going to pop off, you got Edomites, you know, as well as everybody having to choose a side, you know, and that's Satan being divided against himself, you know. Therefore, we definitely see that his kingdom can't stand, you know.
Yeah, a lot of people, I forgot to change what I was about to say, you know, about that. Can you bring it, stuff back up?
Which one?
About, what you say,
I say I got what you asked for about if you be divided.
Okay.
But you want me to go back?
You can go ahead.
Oh, all right. This Luke chapter 11 verse 17. But he, knowing their thoughts, said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and a house divided against a house falleth. If Satan also be divided against himself, how shall his kingdom stand? Because,
so Satan, you know, divided against himself. You know, Esau come in the spirit of Satan. All right, so hey, they divide amongst each other, man. So how can they stand, man? You got Edomites that's marching in the head, you know, with our people, man. All right, these racist Edomites, man, they can't stand that, man. They look at them as traitors, man. All right. So so it's just like how if our people join hand with the enemy, you know, the same shall be punished. You know, the same with the Edomites that join hand with our people, man. You know, they gonna look at them as traitors. So if you trying to blur the lines, try to be like, oh, on some we the people, or we all one type stuff this time we coming in, man, you ain't gonna last, man. All right. Like the video that I've been wanting to do, man, you know, I'm eventually do it, Lord willing, man. It ain't gonna never be equality on this side, man. Everybody ain't gonna be holding hands and joining peacefully, man. Look what the Most High did to Babylon, man. How everybody tried to join hand in hand, you know, and he brought confusion of the language, you know, and divided them up, man. All right, that shows you that it was never meant for people to come together, man. It's meant for people to separate, man. All right, that's what this side, you know, that's what this world don't teach you, man. It's contrary to the scriptures, man. That's why even every nation of Israel, you know, the different tribes had their own lands, man. Every nation on the earth had their own land. All right, you ain't have, you know, other than the Persians and the Medes set forth rulership, how you try to bring everybody together, make a melting pot. You know, by doing that, man, you'll lose who you are. You'll start taking hold of customs of the heathen, man. And that's why, you know, the Most High didn't want us to marry the heathen women, man, because we would end up, you know, going into their lands, dwelling in their lands, all right, and end up, we won't even set up as a nation yet, you know, so that would be going against the grain of what the Most High set forth, you know, what you can anyway, because what the Lord ordained and what he said, man, is going to come true. You got to preach up.
Yeah, I got to preach up. Because, you know, to back you up, the Most High was all about dividing us. You know, and to add on what you said, you know, another reason why he didn't want us to marry the heathen women is because we would end up doing what Solomon had did, which is worshiping their gods. You know, and the Lord knows how simple Israel is, you know, which that ended up happening eventually. We ended up taking on the customs of the heathens anyway. But I got, you know, to back you up about what you said about division, this Deuteronomy chapter 32 verse 8, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel.
Yeah, man, so the Most High divided, you know, the sons of Adam, you know, basically divided up, you know, the people into nations. Everybody, of course, stemmed from Adam. All right, and ain't no denying that, but you know the lineage has split, you know. So what did last part say?
It said, dang, I just closed it. My bad. It said, when the Most High divided to the nations their inheritance, when he separated the sons of Adam, he set the bounds of the people according to the number of the children of Israel. For the Lord's portion is his people. Jacob is the lot of his inheritance.
Yeah, so he set up the bounds for the people, man. Basically, he set up the nation of Israel, man. You know, which we are holy people. We are separate from everyone. All right, so that's the bounds, man. You know, not anybody can claim or take part of being an Israelite. You know, because we knew who we were when we was in power, man. You know, the nations was in fear. They knew that the Most High was dealing with the chosen people of Israel. Alright? And that power gonna come back, man, in the times that we in, man. You know, the Most High, Yahweh Shem Yahushua gonna get their respect, and then the Lord's men, alright? The nation gonna get respect, man. Alright, yes, man, you know, if there's supposed to be, if there's any type of superiority complex, man, that would be it. Alright, because man, you know, these Edomites try to make it seem like they superior to us, man, but they ain't, man. They ain't stunting no Jake on his worst day, man, so to say. Alright, even you look at a bum Jake and a bum Edomite, man, you'll see that the bum Jake got it better than the bum Edomite. Alright?
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, right to the point, verse 54. And after these, Adam also, whom thou madest Lord of all thy creatures, of him come we all, and the people also whom thou hast chosen. All this have I spoken before thee, O Lord, because thou madest the world for our sakes. As for the other people, which also come of Adam, thou hast said that they are nothing, but be like unto spittle, and hast likened the abundance of them unto a drop that falleth from a vessel.
Yeah, so the heathens is as a spittle, man. Alright? You know, that's what the Lord, you know, the Most High and the Son, you know, look at the other nations, man. You know, they're not coming to save, you know, the heathens, man. What you know, they try to group themselves amongst the Gentiles, you know. They try to group themselves amongst Israel, but they're not, man. Alright? You know, a heathen is a heathen. An Israelite is an Israelite, man. It ain't no blurred lines or my mom was Indian, Native American. No, man. Going off the lineage on your father's side, man. You know, you Edomites not about to weasel your way into the kingdom, man. Make it seem like, oh, you can get case. And then, oh yeah, man, you know, I ain't going in the fields, man. My mom is 1/3 black, whatever the case. No, man, we gonna see through that shit, man. We gonna be able to tell who you were directly, man. Your what lineage you come from directly, man. You can be melanated as all hell, man. You know, no Edomite is gonna creep in unaware, man. And the Lord said He's gonna separate the wheat from the tares, man. All right, He's gonna separate the ones, the Israelite foreigners that look like the other nations. All right, He's gonna separate them from the heathens. All right, you know.
This is the book of Daniel, chapter 4, and verse 35. And all the inhabitants of the earth are reputed as nothing, and he doeth according to his will in the army of heaven and among the inhabitants of the earth. And none can stay his hand or say unto him, what doest thou?
Yeah, man. You know, ain't nothing, you know, you can do that can come against what the Lord have set up, man. All right? You know? If you had you, you know, if the Most High had you born to be an Israelite, man, hey, ain't nothing you can do to upset that. You can't, you know, go, oh, okay, I'm an Edomite now. You know, I see they got all this privilege. Oh, I'm switching to be an Edomite. You know, even if you could do that, man, you making a poor mistake, man. All right, you know. You get Hosea 4:6.
This is the book of Hosea, chapter 4, and verse 6. My people are destroyed for a lack of knowledge. Because thou hast rejected knowledge, I will also reject thee, that thou shalt be no priest to me. Seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy power, I will also forget thy children.
Yeah, man, since our people, you know, have a lack of knowledge, all right, they don't want to receive knowledge, all right, of who they are and what's coming. They don't want to take hold of these prophets, man. Hey, the Lord go forsake you. Go forsake you and forget you, man. All right? You know? Because our people is destroyed for a lack of knowledge, man. All right?
I feel like
it said, seeing thou hast forgotten the law of thy God, I will also forget thy children. You know, because our people forgot the law. You know, they, you know, because this was taken away from us. And they said we were going to get brought back into remembrance. All right, so we knew this before. All right, all of us knew, the whole nation knew. All right, but through the times and through the generations, you know, we had lost it little by little. We had lost the language, all right? We lost the names of the Most High and the Son. We lost everything, man, all right? You know, that's where that lack of knowledge come in, you know. We forgot, but, you know, our people don't want to relearn it, all right? You know, come back in the spirits of the old, that worship other guys.
As an example of, especially in the latter times when we got sold into captivity, even with the Northern Kingdom, if you look into it, you know how they were separate in the Southern Kingdom with Judah, Benjamin, and Levi. They were separating the children from the parents. So you can't pass that lineage on to your children. You can't pass the name of Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah on to your children. Same thing with the Gadites and the rest of the Northern Kingdom. You know, they got sent into these different schools, separated from their parents, to be kind of Americanized, to be like Esau, and that's why they speak more of a broken Hebrew. You know, they don't really know their heritage. They you know, we were taught. You know, I don't know if y'all remember this, but I remember I was taught when I was learning about the Native Americans that they believed in many gods and different shit, the god of the wind and all that stuff. That's confusion, you know, and that just comes to show that, hey, us as a people, we were destroyed for that lack of knowledge, following after these other gods, believing in these other gods, man. You know, and not following the laws, statutes, and commandments that were set before us, that we're supposed to follow. But that's a big example of us losing our heritage over time.
Yeah, and that would make it more precious now, man, to actually remember it, man. That's why the Lord said to hold to what you have until He comes, man. All right, because it's precious to know this in the times that we in, man. Because this is the key to salvation. All right. But there you go.
This is Ezekiel chapter 2, verse 1. And he said unto me, Son of man, stand upon thy feet, and I will speak unto thee. And the Spirit entered into me when he spake unto me, and set me upon my feet, that I heard him that spake unto me. And he said unto me, Son of man, I send thee to the children of Israel, to a rebellious nation that have rebelled against me. They and their fathers have transgressed against me, even unto this very day.
See, it was told that we was going to come to a rebellious people, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right? And, you know, through time, man, you know, when you're growing in this thing, man, you're going to realize that, man, yeah, this really is a rebellious people. All right? You tell them who they are. You tell them where they're going, man, because, hey, you know, the scriptures have the answers of where we came from and where we're going, man. Nobody in the world can tell you where you're going when you get about this place, when this place go down, man. All they think about is America. They don't see this place falling. All right, but we see it, man. All right? Yeah. So, yeah, man, you know, the Lord told us we was going to come to a rebellious people, man. All right? And through time, you see it and you accept it. All right?
Right. It says, for they are imputed children and stiff-hearted. I do send thee unto them, and thou shalt say unto them, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahweh Shah. And they, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear, for they are a rebellious house, yet shall know that there have been a prophet among them.
Yeah. So then you will know that a prophet has been among you, man, once these prophets that we've been saying come to pass, man. All right? So, yeah, so it said they are infant children, man. You know? And it says, you know, the definition said not showing due respect for another person. All right, so they don't show no respect to the prophets, to the men of the Lord, man. We be out here, you know, breaking down scriptures, going into the scriptures with them, or, you know, they come by here, or they know what we up here doing, but they just continue to walk by. They don't have no respect, no regard, man. All right? So why would the Lord have respect for them? Why would the Lord hear their cries and prayers in that time of their hell? The Lord said He will mock when your fear coming. All right, you mocked at His men, you mocked at the Lord, man. So He gonna mock at your ass, man. All right?
This one goes right into what you were saying. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 35, and verse 15. I have sent also unto you all my servants the prophets, rising up early and sending them, saying, return ye now every man from his evil way, and amend your doings, and go not after other gods to serve them, and ye shall dwell in the land that I have given to you and to your fathers, but ye have not inclined your ear, nor hearken unto me.
So yeah, man. You know. So yeah, so you don't want to hearken to the Lord, man. You know, you want to hearken to them other guys, man. So you, hey, calling them other guys in that day, man. All right. People gonna be trying to call on the name of the Lord's, man, butchering the names all up. You know. It's like how you had I don't even know if that was said. I don't know, but hey, the guy that was in the car, he got stopped by the police, and he called him the Lord's name, and he saw the cops still busted the window, pulled him out the car. All right, they said, "Many shall call my name," you know, but he gonna say that he do not know you, man. You haven't been teaching, you know, in the right spirit or in truth and sincerity. All right, and you ain't been teaching the right doctrine. All right, hey, go into you, man. You know, going into, let's start at 3. Ezekiel 3.
All right, this is Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 1. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, eat that thou findest, eat this roll, and go speak unto the house of Israel.
So yeah, man. So he's supposed to eat the roll, eat these scriptures, partake in it. You know, receive this truth, eat it spiritually. All right. You know what they say in the churches to the pastor, feed me, feed my spirit, man. That's what these scriptures do, man.
Right.
You know, even though, you know, the pastor's going off, but that's exactly what this word do, it feeds. All right? And then what you do when you read these scriptures, you know, you get an understanding. It's all God get understanding. All right? It feeds your faith, man. All right? Yeah, man. So, you know, well, he says, find this way, eat what thou findest, man, and go speak to the house of Israel. So you got to take what you learn and go out and speak and teach, man. All right, so with that, man, it's gonna go full circle. You learn, you know, from men. You know, you learn newer things, continue to learn and grow, and then you pass on what you learn, and then other brothers come in, come across your videos, and partake and eat and learn and get edified until, Lord willing, they're able to teach, man. All right, you know, it's like a cycle of life, man. This is the book of life, man. All right, and nobody don't come into the truth, you know, knowing they're Israelite and hold on to it. And they'll teach you, but they say you can't teach. That's going off. Like, oh, I'm the only teacher. You know, I'm the only one, you know, that got the right to say and you know, and protect you being an Israelite. No, man. You know, the Lord said He's gonna make a nation of kings and priests, man. All right, you know. But yeah, let's continue.
All right. It says, so I opened my mouth, and He caused me to eat that roll. And He said unto me, Son of man, cause thy belly to eat, and fill thy bowels with this roll that I give thee. Then did I eat it, and it was in my mouth as sweet as honey for sweetness.
Yeah, so when you first come in this truth, man, this truth be sweet as honey, man. You know, you be filled in the spirit, man, be happy. All right? But hey, you know, what you don't know what's gonna come is when that bitterness comes. All right, and that bitterness comes from when you teaching. And you're not really seeing a lot of fruit coming in as where you feel like, you know, you're going to tell people they're going to understand and they're going to wake up to it. But you see the opposite happening. You know, you tell them and you see how they further reject it. And you start, you know, make you mad, angry, you know. But that comes with it, man. You know, cause that's going to get you more in the spirit and know that, hey, this is a precious thing, man. This is not for everybody. It says, casting out your pearls to the swine, man. So yeah, man, you know. So yeah, man. So hey, man, when you got this truth, man, you know, it was sweet as honey. But then, you know, when you you know, when it hit that belly, you know, feel the roll say, oh, give this. Then did I eat, and it was in my mouth as sweet for honey. All right, you know, continue.
All right. It says, then He said unto me, Son of man, go get thee into the house of Israel, and speak with my words unto them.
Yeah. So speak, you know, with our words unto them.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You know, speak with you know, Yahweh Shem Shai's words, man. You know, the Most High's word. That's how you know we come in the name of Yahweh Shem Shai, man. We're speaking through them, man. We telling you what they're about to do. We're not telling you what we want to do or what we will do. All right. You know, even in that day when we be on the run, you know, it's not up to us to how we're going to act or react, man. You know, that's through the Spirit of the Lord how everything will go down. Because this is the Lord's movie. Everything that happens is on the Lord's watch, man. All right? Continue.
It says, "For thou art not sent to a people of a strange speech and of a hard language, but to the house of Israel."
Yeah. So it said we ain't sent to people with hard language, man. All right. And of a strange speech and a hard language. I mean, we came to people that can literally they understand what we're saying. I mean, you do got the Latin tribes, you know, that they'll interpret it in Spanish.
Mm-hmm.
But for the most part, man, everybody is hearing this in English, man.
Right.
All right, so we won't send to no heathen. We won't send
Right.
to the Moabites, and we have to, and we gotta learn Cantonese and all that Mandarin and shit, and have to teach. You know, the Lord. That's why the Lord made it. Got this book translated in English, man. All right, by the way of King James, man. All right, so we can understand it in today's time. That way we don't have to go and learn another language. So we can send to people that can understand it.
And even on YouTube, they could put the captions on with the language.
Yeah, and Esau a damn devil, man. He'll mess even the captions up. I was saying all kinds of
Okay, yeah, I seen that too. I seen that too.
Yo.
Yeah.
But it's like you continue.
It says, not to many people of a strange speech and of a hard language, whose words thou canst not understand. Surely had I sent thee to them, they would have hearkened unto thee.
Yeah, so hey, even if you was sent to them, man, they'll hearken unto us, man. Communicating, talking to a heathen. You know, they don't understand no word you saying, but they listen intently, man. They all ears when you speaking. They don't understand no word you saying, but they hearing what you saying, if that makes sense, man. You know?
That happened when I went to the ABC store. Remember I was telling you how Elon Weird?
Yeah.
All he understood was Henny. He already had a bottle right there. I said, and I'm like, what? I'm like, what you saying? And he was like, thank you.
Yep.
I couldn't understand what he was saying, and everything that I was saying, he was just shaking his head, and he kept putting his hand on his head. You know how weird heathens is.
Yeah, man. Really, a heathen would do anything you tell him to, man. You know, cause like say they coming from another country, they come here. You know, they don't know no better, man. You know, you can tell them to hop on one leg. Hey, it's a high chance they'll do it, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so these heathens, man, that's how you know they're meant to serve us, man. And if we was to teach this word to them, they will, you know, if it was meant that way, they'll actually listen and probably even take heed. They'll accept their role in it. They'll accept that they going into captivity. All right, if you go talk to a heathen fresh off the boat, so to say, you know, not Babylonian eyes, right? But we won't send to them. We'll send to these hard-headed, rebellious children, man. All right, but even in that, man, it won't meant for them to hear. But we still was set up to teach them, to tell them, you know, I should say, you know. So the Lord give them rightful recompense, man.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
It says, well, yeah, you know, adding on what it said, surely had I sent thee unto them, they would have hearkened. You know, man, especially Esau,
Yeah.
they'll listen. Because you see when they come up, they already want to be a part of this. You know, they be more, you know, curious than Jake do.
Yeah, they do.
They be like, so what are you guys talking about? What, you know, how can I get in? How can I, you know, get into heaven? Esau would love to hear that, you know, he's a royal people.
Yeah.
You know, but we're not sent to them. I'm reading the next verse. It says,
Hey there, how you
but the house of, but the house
from New York?
New York? No.
The Israelites?
Yeah, but hey, the Israelites everywhere, not only New York.
I know
That's
that.
where it started from, you know?
Yeah.
So you know you're an Israelite?
That's the truth. That's the truth.
So you know you're an Israelite then, right?
I know. I recognize.
Oh, you recognize?
Yeah,
he
brother.
must have seen the
Alright.
Hey,
elders.
God bless you.
Alright.
He must have seen the elders or somebody.
Yeah, man. Basically, man, all our people knew the old heads, the young bulls, you know? So, hey, man, hey, he walked by, you know, hey, man, you gotta hope that, you know, the Lord have mercy on him, you know, because not knowing you're an Israelite not enough.
Like brothers say, that's only half the battle, knowing that you're an Israelite. In verse 7, it says, but the house of Israel will not hearken unto thee, for they will not hearken unto me, for all the house of Israel are impudent and hard-headed. Hard-hearted.
Yeah, man, so all the house of Israel is impudent, you know, have lack of respect and hard-hearted. All right? You know, they don't care, man. Don't want it and don't want to care. All right. You know they don't understand. All right. You know. So yeah, man. So they not gonna hearken, man. I mean, they ain't gonna hear. They ain't gonna sit and listen and try to really obtain this truth, man. They ain't gonna sit down and watch videos back to back, or whatever the case may be, and study intently, man. All right. Jake's attention span is damn near absent at this point in time. All right, at this juncture of time, man. All right, Jake don't got time. They don't feel like they got time to to study, to actually learn. You know, that's why the school system, especially down here, man, the dropout and the failure rate is so damn high, man. Because Jake don't want to learn, even though they teach bullshit. They said, yeah.
I didn't even know. I mean, I was good at school, but I didn't like school in my life. I was like, when are we gonna ever use this shit? Never. They ain't teach you how to buy or sell stocks, how to build wealth, which we ain't supposed to be building wealth on this side anyway. But those are the things that you're supposed to learn, man. If anything, how to balance a checkbook, different about teaching you about credit. You got college grads that don't know shit about credit. It's insane.
Yeah, man. They hide all that. A lot of people, they gotta, like you said, man, you gotta go to college and stuff to really get into it, to actually learn it. And the reason why they said it like that, so you can kick out money. It's all about money with this, man. All right.
And he wants you
to be a damn slave. Right?
Esau, yeah, that's what I was gonna say. Esau don't want you to do good on your own. He wants you to depend on him.
Yeah.
That's why he will have you thinking that life is all about working and paying bills. Life is all about you putting in applications at jobs and slaving. And if you get to 60, 70 years old, you could possibly get a 401k.
By working every day, man, or all week, you come to realize that, man, this is straight up slavery, man. Just go there, work, you come back, you're too damn tired to even do anything. You don't even got enough time to do anything. Barely even to cook, man. All right?
You gotta go to sleep.
Yeah. Don't do no 12-hour shit. It's over.
It's a cycle.
You a slave
for real.
So let's get 10 and 11, and then we'll get 26.
10. Oh, okay. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 10. Moreover, he said unto me, Son of man, all my words that I shall speak unto thee, receive in thine heart, and hear with thine ears, and go get thee to them of the captivity, unto the children of thy people, and speak unto them, and tell them, thus saith the Lord, Yahweh Shem Yahushua, whether they will hear or whether they will forbear.
Yeah, man. So we gotta take what we learned, man, what we receive, through listening, and it said, when it said receive in thy heart, we receive in our mind, man. Your heart don't think. You gotta go back, go to the Hebrew, man. Well, heart in Hebrew is law, is law.
Yeah, law.
So yeah, man. So that's what it means, man. Your mind, man. You receiving it, because you gotta think, observe. You do that with your brain, man. All right. And we sent to them in captivity, man. All right. Because that's where we came from, man. We still in captivity, but that's how we was reached, man. Coming out of school, man. So yeah, man. During the time when we woke up, man, it was it was many numerous great awakenings. But I can say that the time that we came in, it was a process of great awakening. All right. So yeah, man. So hey, coming out of captivity, where you had brothers, they already was somewhat established or had things they was doing, and came out of that, or whether you was coming out of school, all right, So hey, you wake up on the Lord's time. You don't wake up on your own. But hey, man, it's best to wake up than to not wake up at all, man. So you can be 60 years old and it'll be a blessing to wake up at that age, man. Yeah, let's get 26.
He said, amen. That's right, brother. He said 3 and 26.
Yeah.
20.
Oh,
Oh, yeah. Oh, Salaki. Ezekiel chapter 3, verse 26. It says, I don't know why I was thinking 32. But it says, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house.
so yeah, man.
Read it again.
Yeah.
It says, and I will make thy tongue cleave to the roof of thy mouth, that thou shalt be dumb, and shalt not be to them a reprover, for they are a rebellious house.
Yeah, so soon, man, you know, the Lord gonna allow our tongues to cleave into the roof of our mouth, but we ain't gonna even utter out this word, man. We ain't gonna even be able to teach even if we wanted to, man. Alright? Because since there was a rebellious house, you gonna see a wicked ass nigga in that day come by trying to acquire, man. No, it's too late, too little too late. Somebody you see all the time walking in the down in the byways, through the byways and the highways, man. You know, we be seeing the same faces all the time, the big buff dude. You know, he don't care
Somebody
about
wore the glasses.
Yeah, he don't care about him, man. His ass gonna come.
He out here.
They said that the mighty man shall travail as well. He gonna come around crying, man. Who was that Joe was saying? Nah, man.
Hey, one time he was gonna, you know, have our back when we could have gotten to a scrap with some Edomites.
Yeah.
He started walking up. You remember? He started walking up and down, you know. But hey, you know.
Yeah, man. Hey, man. It's a dangerous game that these people playing, man.
All right. Next verse. You said 26 and 22.
Nah.
Oh,
I
okay.
say-
So get Rebecca. Yeah, man. When that famine of the word come, ain't gonna be no more teaching.
Let's go back to Hosea.
Like with the brother that had the vision, you know, he said that you know, he was around an Ishmaelite and he was asking them questions about the prophecies, and they was like, nah, you got the wrong guy. I don't know what you're talking about. You know, that's our brother's gonna be in that day. Who? Nah, you got the wrong guy, not me. You know, playing dumb, because it ain't gonna be the time to teach. And if you trying to teach in that day, then that's being hella unwise.
Let's get Hosea 8. Habakkuk 2 and 18.
Which one you gonna bring out first?
Hosea.
Okay. You said Rebecca 2 and 18.
I guess I'll pass it to you
Okay. After Rebecca?
after Habakkuk.
This book of Hosea, chapter 8, and verse 1. Set the trumpet to thy mouth, he shall come as an eagle against the house of the Lord, because they have transgressed my covenant and transgressed against my law.
Yeah, man. So our people that transgress against the covenant transgress against the law, man. That's why it had to be a second covenant established, man. All right, because our people went against the first one, man. All right. That don't mean that the Lord done away with Israel. That since y'all transgress, somebody give the heathens a chance. No, man. You know that's confusion at that point, man. You know.
Damn. That's attention span. It's back on Salakia, cause I tried to call me.
So yeah, man. Set the trumpet to thy mouth. You know, he shall come as an equal against the house of the Lord. And basically, man, you know, Esau exalted himself as an eagle, so he gonna come down upon our people, man. So it says, set that trumpet upon your mouth. So hey, you gotta make sure you crying aloud and sparing not to Yahweh Shem Yahushua, man. You know, it said make your voice as a trumpet. All right, that means you gotta call out to the Lord, man. You gotta, you blowing a trumpet, it's loud, man. You gonna hear that trumpet, man. No matter where you at. That's how we gotta, we gotta make the Lord's ears heavy. All right, continue.
Verse 2. Israel shall cry unto me, my power, we know thee. Israel have cut off the thing that is good, the enemy shall pursue him.
So yeah, man. So Israel shall cry to me. You know, my God, he know thee. Yeah, we know the Most High. You know what our people know. You know, they have a zeal, but not according to knowledge. All right, they gonna know like, oh, they gonna be crying to God, man. You know, they ain't gonna know the names. They still gonna cry, man. You know, they gonna wish that they learned this truth, man. There's gonna come a time where if you don't have this truth, you gonna wish you had it. That's why I say wisdom and knowledge shall be the stability of thy times. All right, when they see that the Lord's men gonna be stable and sane in that day, man, they gonna wish that they could possibly take heed, but it won't meant to. All right, and it said Israel have cast off the thing that is good, the enemy shall pursue him. So you casting off the thing that is good. That's you casting off these scriptures, man. You casting off the word of the Lord, man. So by doing that, man, the enemy gonna pursue your ass, man. You know, the enemy gonna hawk your ass down, like how how in football when you got the opposing team trying to hawk the other the receiver or the running back, whoever trying to score the touchdown, man. They gonna be on your ass, man. All right, that's when that spiritual lawnmower with the brothers bring out all the time gonna be in effect, man. All right, but what he said, y'all gonna be cut down, man. All right, yeah, man. You know, and spiritually, what by having Jake, greeting and walking by, man. All that shows is that, man. They know what we doing is the truth, man. Whether they hear or forbear, a lot of the times, it's not for them, but they at least acknowledge that, they see us, man. And basically they ain't gonna have no excuse in that day. All right, because we've been out here consistent.
Israelites?
Hey, man.
You doing all right?
Yeah. So we've been out here week in and week out, man, for damn near going on. Well, I would say 6 years, about 5 years. So yeah, man. Our face is known out here. All right. Jake see us out here doing the work, man. And Lord willing, we are those acceptable men. All right. So hey, man, that's on them. They don't want to receive, man. Want to just be in Babylon, man. They don't see nothing coming. They don't see the destruction. Yeah, but I'm glad. But yeah, man. So hey, passing on the good thing. The gospel, the good news. All you doing, man, is you making an enemy of the Most High, man. If one of y'all can get that, man, you at enmity with the Most High, man. You go against His word, man. All right, let's get verse 4. Oh, God.
Verse 4. They have set up kings, but not by me. They have made princes, and I knew it not. Of their silver and their gold have they made them idols, that they may be cut off.
So yeah, man. So our people made kings, all right, but not by they had made princes, but not authorized by Yahweh by Shem Yahushua, man. Our people wanted a king so bad that the Lord set up Saul, all right, and then after Saul, since he Saul became wicked, he set up King David, all right. Our people wanted a king so bad, but then they started setting up their own kings, man. So you had the point when Jeroboam and Rehoboam split up the kingdom, man. All right, and then they started worshiping, false idols, the golden calf, and a lot of you northern tribes been in that heavy, man. It's still that's how every spirit, back on the earth, y'all in there that heavy now. A good majority of y'all, man, it's still in the idol worship, and y'all not getting out of that, man. You got the southern kingdom, do idol worship, but it's heavy, real heavy on the northern tribes, man. Worshiping the Virgin Mary. Even y'all do that witchcraft. Worship Santa Maria, whatever the case may be.
Yeah, they don't smoke with us.
Yep.
They of the dead.
Yeah.
And you got Levi and Benjamin, doing the witchcraft, that voodoo.
Rastafari.
Yeah, man. Our people heavy into that idol worshiping, man. A lot of that, all of it is folly, but a lot of that, got it go into worshiping these demons, man.
Shit, even Judah, especially, man, they just opening about being demons now. They if you you see rap culture toward that emo rap, you know, which are like little Uzis and whatnot, they acknowledge being a damn demon, man. So they know.
You got that switcher on?
Which one? The Habakkuk or you said enmity?
Yeah.
I don't know if this is the one right here.
Friendship of the world is enmity to the Most High.
Oh, the friendship of the world is
I think it's in second.
Yeah, you friends with the world.
Oh, okay. Well, you know what it said?
Yeah, let's go ahead and get hopping, man.
2 and 18.
Yeah, 2 and 18.
It's Habakkuk chapter 2 verse 18. What profiteth the graven image that the maker thereof hath graven it? The molten image and a teacher of lies. What the maker of his work trusteth therein to make dumb idols.
Yeah, man. So when it teach you lies, nothing but lies, man. All this, oh, follow this, follow that, man. All that, man, going to that idol worshiping, going to worshiping these deities, man. That's why a lot of this idol worshiping it give you fleshly possession. All right, just like how they be doing voodoo to receive money. Because it's a right and the left hand to everything, man. All right, on the left hand side, man, you gotta do a lot of wickedness to obtain riches, man. All right, you gotta do wicked sacrifices, man. That's why these celebrities, they sacrifice loved ones and families, children, all right, to these damn devils, man, to receive blessings, man. But by following Yahweh Bashim Yahushua, the true Lord and power, man, all right, you receive blessings and righteousness, man, where you don't got to do all that wickedness, man. By you just being obedient to the Lord, that's all He wants, you to follow the laws and commandments, man. And that's benefit to us, our body and our spirit, man. And you're gonna be blessed with that, man. All right, it ain't that hard, man. The Lord said, it's not grievous, man. His ways are not grievous. All right.
So yeah, it continues. Okay, verse 19.
Yeah.
Woe unto him that saith to the wood, awake, to the dumb stone, arise, it shall teach. Behold, it is laid over with gold and silver, and there is no breath at all in the midst of it.
Yeah, so it's no breath in it, man. All right. You got people going to church, man. They got a little cross set up, man. They got a little chesy, which was a real person, Cesare Borgia. Yeah, little chesy, man. You got people worshiping him, man. Basically, man, he dead, man. They worshiping a dead corpse if you think about it, man. That's crazy as hell, man. That's how gone our people are, man. They worship wood and stone, man. It's like how people set up a golden calf. All right, then you got people worshiping the owl of Molech, man. Look at Drake, man. That's the main logo on his record label, man. And that shows you that you got our people, falling under there what the elites worship, man. The owl of Molech. What else they be worshiping, man? Yeah, Baphomet. Yeah, that's a heavy one right there, man. It's a transgender thing, man. Then you wondering why all of our people becoming sodomites, man, transgenders, man. And why our people push that, have that spirit the most, man. All right? Because when our people do wickedness, man, they go beyond, the other nations. You might see a sodomite, Edomite, man, but he not going above, beyond like a Jake would, being overly flamboyant, dressing all promiscuous. Our people do everything the most, man. All right?
Dwayne Wade, son.
Yeah, man, Dwayne Wade,
man. Boy showed me a picture of that shit earlier, man. I couldn't even say that.
Yeah, man, I lost all respect for Dwayne Wade, man, Hey, man, that's why the Lord said no effeminate is going to enter the kingdom of heaven, man. You get that?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, man.
Brother got a question.
I'm trying to understand the purpose of this.
Right? Oh, well, we hear the wake up the elect of our people. The Lord said only a remnant gonna wake up. Get is it Zephaniah? About the 2/3. Zechariah kind. Get that.
You said you're trying to wake up our people. Explain.
We just trying to wake, man. What? I'm sorry, man. It's just like you threw me off, man. What you just said, you got that thing. I was thinking about an anime character. But yeah, man, let's continue.
The way you present yourselves is just as extreme as me. So I wish you
Hey, okay. But I'm gonna just bring a few things to your attention. All right.
Zechariah chapter 13 and verse 8. And it shall come to pass that in all the land, saith the Lord, 2 parts therein shall be cut off and die, but the third shall be left therein.
Yeah, so 2 parts of our people going to be cut off and die. You know, back in the times of Moses, when Egypt, when our people got saved out of Egypt, and we are Hebrew Israelites, they'll be up here in the foot. And we're not black, we're not Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. We are Hebrew Israelites, first and foremost. From the time when Moses, you know, led our people to salvation, he saved the whole nation. But this time, he's not saving the whole nation. He only saving 144,000 men and 1/3 of women and children. All right. So 2/3 of them gonna be cut off and die. So the 2/3 of our people that's not down with the program of accepting who they are and not learning who they are, that the ones that's protesting Black Lives Matter. Go ahead.
You refer to the 144,000.
Yeah.
So you got a prophecy of the Christians that will ascend to the heavenly front and rule. Not Christians.
Yeah, not Christians. Israelites.
Followers.
Well, we don't call them Jesus either. But yeah, going by what you're saying, yeah, it's going to be 144,000 followers of the anointing that's going to get crowned and saved out of Babylon. This place is called Babylon the Great. It's going to get burnt with fervent heat. With
Babylon the Empire of False Religion.
Is that the Empire of False Religion? Yeah, you pretty much say that. So they do set up all, like, this is the melting pot of all religions, basically. And all religions fall into what you call the New World Order, is what they're trying to set right now. You heard of Agenda 21? You haven't? You haven't heard of the Georgia Guide song? Hey, you don't have no idea what's coming. It's all out here that's about to come, man. Who you look up to? You look up to Chinese, Japanese people. Like you idolize their culture.
I look up to any culture that will put honor before manipulation. Let me explain to you what I mean.
But I'm really not trying to hear all that, man. But yeah, man, but basically, man, you know, I pretty much told you what's about to happen to this place, and then what's going to happen to our people is not going to accept who they are, and not going to come back to the law, statutes, and commandments. They say we got to rehearse the right set. We ain't up here saying that we perfect, you know, we're just regular men. All right, so yeah, man, this place is done, man, and you'll say you're black, right? If I would say what's your nationality, but of course, you're Jake. So you're an Israelite, man. You're not whatever you think you are, you know, thinking, oh, you one with the world, man. All that, man, that's words. All right.
I commend y'all what y'all do. This takes unusual strength.
It's the spirit of
We
the
can
house
agree
by
with
the
that.
house shop.
We can agree with that.
Because I used to go to people's door, battle people on logic. I know the Bible better than most Christians. I'm a witch.
Oh, man.
Oh, dang! I wish I had my phone. You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? You know what I'm talking about? You going all the way off. You say you a witch?
You're talking something else.
Yeah, that's
Before you
that's-
attack me for that,
No, the Bible condemn witches.
Yes, I know.
So how you gonna sit here and speak on the scriptures when the scriptures condemn being a witch?
I know what I said no to.
So you pretty much don't care about the Bible.
I would care more about the Bible if the followers hadn't been a plague
Hey, look,
upon humanity for thousands
What
of
you?
years.
Hey, look, you gone, man. All that witchcraft, you pretty much worship the left hand side of what the Heavenly Father created. We out here serving the right hand side, which is more powerful than the left hand side.
I see. I didn't come here to attack you.
But we out here to rebuke too. You know, we ain't out here just to. I mean, the scripture. What did Paul say? He said,
I say I'm a witch.
yeah, and I'm
you
telling
attack
you,
me?
I'm telling you, according to the scriptures, that's going on.
So my suggestion is, if you wish to convince people like me to follow you,
Hey, we
we're not
out here for the
convincing
elect. We out.
Hey,
If you
what
ain't
is
the
it saying?
elect, we don't care about you. If you obviously, if you're not a part of the elect, if you into witchcraft and
so you're not about actually convincing people. You're just speaking.
look, the
For
elect,
those that will-
the
Hey,
elect.
I'm gonna say this: if you was like say you came up here, like say if this was you know, you came home, like you went home and you thought about it and you like, you know what, you know, them guys is right, and you turned a new leaf and you accepted, you know, you like, man, you know, I'm an Israelite, you know, them guys are right. Then hey, albeit, man, hey, that's good to you that you
Okay, I would love to say that.
What question?
Hey, but you said you a witch. We gotta rebuke that. We can't just hear that and not say anything. That's going on.
Yeah, hey.
That's going on.
That's putting blood on our hands.
That's going on.
I approached you.
Hey, you can get offended all you want to, man. But you said out your mouth that you a witch. And I'm telling you, according to the scriptures,
try again.
that you not doing the right thing.
So like I know this because I can convict you for what you do. This is something I don't see often. This is a path that I came from. I don't condemn it. I see lots of logic. I see that you people are speaking with more knowledge about this book than most Christians I've encountered, which is why I left it, because I got tired of hypocrisy.
I mean, we grew up pretty much being Christians.
I'm walking past here, and I see y'all speaking. I see something unusual, and I decide to ask you what your purpose is. And I tell you, I'm a witch. I've been attacked. Do you think?
Hey,
You ain't get attacked. You got rebuked. You didn't get attacked. You got rebuked.
Well, go ahead, Faith. I think I know you about to say that.
Do you think I'm gonna walk home and think those guys are on the right path, or do you think?
Look,
Or do you
can I say this real quick? Look, we don't care what
I'm
you
gonna
think.
go home and think that you're just like
We don't
every
care
other
what you
Christian
think.
that I'm running
We out here for the elect of our people, man. But you gotta understand, we're not out here to get everybody
my question.
on our side. We're out here for the elect.
Yeah.
If I offended you
I'm not worried
because
about
I
being
rebuked
offended.
you,
I'm worried
because
about logic.
because I rebuked
I
you
asked you
because
a
you
question.
said you a witch, then that's on you.
And
That's on you.
And the logic of this, you basically, because I already had through discernment, like you was into something, you know. Basically, you know, it say judging the book by the cover, by the case may be, and by you saying you a witch, confirmed what I originally thought.
Yeah.
So basically, man, it ain't no place of repentance for you.
Oh,
He
there's no
done,
place to go.
Basically, so you feel attacked, man.
So
That's just through the
my
spirit.
approach to you trying to figure out what
He
he's
cut
about,
the spirit.
that wasn't
He
that
cut
wasn't
the
me
spirit.
trying to.
Hey, man.
He cut, man.
Hey, judge, jury,
That wasn't me
and
trying to come back. That
jury,
wasn't me trying
jury,
to
and possible
figure out what's
Look,
going on.
we don't care how you feel about us because we out here for the elect. Brothers is coming into the fold. Okay, brothers is coming in. Okay, you see this brother out here with us?
How is me
So
asking
obviously
questions
we
not
doing
me
something right.
attempting to come into the fold? That's my question.
Look, we ain't accepting witches. I told you that if the path that
Did
you
I ask
on,
you to
the
accept a
path
witch?
that you on, Yahweh Bashim Yahushua is going to destroy you.
Did I ask you
The
to
path
accept
that
a
you
witch?
on. And I
Is that what I
knew
asked
he
you?
had demons on him. I knew.
Right.
Hey, hold on. I knew he had demons on him because when he walked by, I shook my head and then he came up. You know, I knew that the spirits on him could
So you
feel
mean to tell me
energy.
that you had a prejudiced opinion?
No,
about
I
me
didn't.
before
No.
I spoke to you?
I didn't say I had a prejudice. How's that a prejudiced opinion?
Because you had an opinion on me before you even knew me.
You
Before
got.
I said
I can
anything,
tell you
had an
got. You
opinion.
like what the brother said through discernment. You got spirits on you. You got demons. You even said you a witch. You got demons on you.
and what did I say, man, about people going into, you know, the left-hand side of things, you basically worshiping demons, and those demons is using you as a vessel.
So
But
what?
I got a scripture, man.
What do you mean?
All right, this
from me?
Matthew
Bring it
chapter
out, brother.
24, verse 10.
Bring it out.
And then shall many be offended, and shall betray one another, and shall hate one another. And many false prophets shall arise, and shall deceive many. But basically, I just brought this up, man, that then shall many be offended. So the way I feel right now, man, you feeling offended by us getting on you, but that's all through the spirit. You're supposed to be offended because you're going against the will of the Most High, man.
You're focusing
Going
on
off.
me being a witch, but
That's
I'm asking
probably
you
going
what
off.
this is about.
Hey, let me
bring
get
this out.
that.
Let me
You
bring
done
this
already?
out. This 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 2. It says, preach the word, be instant, in season, out of season, reprove, rebuke, exhort with all long suffering and doctrine. That's what we out here to do. You said you a witch. We're not just gonna be like, oh, okay, well you can agree. No, then you going off.
Yeah.
You got demons on you, man.
We ain't in that. We not in that spirit. We not in that Christian spirit of come as you are.
Exactly.
We telling you as a so-called black person, but you're not black. You're an Israelite. You're one of
Now
us.
I'm not black.
No, you're not black.
Hey, I want to
Let him go. Let him go.
let me go. Let me go. But I want to
Satan
bring
got
this up,
him.
man. Hey, this is Exodus chapter 22.
He got cut.
Yeah, he did. And that's why I was gonna finish him with this, man.
Yeah,
So this Exodus chapter 22, verse 18, it says, "Thou shalt not suffer a witch to live."
Yeah, that's
so.
what I was
So we
thinking.
killed them. We killed his spirit, man.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking of when he said he a witch.
Yeah. You know, and yeah, and one subject that he walked off, you know, of him saying that he not black. Yeah, technically, man, you not black, man. You know, he an Israelite, man. But he took that. Now he want to be a witch, man. And now he got to die in this place. If he don't repent, which through the spirit, he not, man. He completely gone. He got a crescent
And I
moon
knew,
on his
bro,
head.
I knew he had demons on him because when he walked by, you know how demons, that happen a lot of times, like you'll shake your head and then they'll stop and come up.
Yeah.
That's what he did, and I was like, oh shit.
Hey, through the spirit, man, that was meant to happen for him to get condemned.
He got condemned.
And his ass gonna die, man.
For real.
You know, getting offended. Hey, that shows that, hey, he's not a man of the Lord.
We not no
Hey,
Christians, man. We out here for the elect. We're not out here for the whole nation. We're not out here for you to go home, like what he said, and speak good on us.
Yeah.
You know, Yahweh Shah wasn't out here for that. He was out here telling it like it is. Yahweh Shah would have got on his ass. If Yahweh Shah was here today, he would have got on him the same way we did. But you know, worse. You know, we ain't in that spirit of, oh, you know, we just gonna brush that off. No, man, you just sat here, which brothers through discernment, because like what you said, you could feel that he was in something.
Yeah.
And then like how you mentioned one with the word, you could tell that he was in that left hand energy. But then he exposed himself with his tongue. You know, and once again, we only out here for the elect, man. We're not out here for the whole nation of Israel. All right, get Romans 11:7 just to bring that up. 11:7. You know, and like it says in Isaiah the 6th chapter, is he's blinded, man. Blinded from seeing the truth and hearing it. And he got cut in love. You know? You saw how fast he took off.
And
He took
that's
off
how
running.
you gotta be through the spirit, man. If you know something off and it get confirmed, you gotta hop on that thing quick,
real.
man. You can't just, you know, just like that's why I'm glad I stopped him, man, because he was about to go into dialogue and try to teach us.
Yeah.
You ain't here to be, especially by no damn witch, man. Hell no, man.
Yeah, I'm there. He might try to go and put a hex on us or something.
Hell yeah.
We gonna try it.
Hey, but the Lord got a covering around us,
We're
man.
gonna snare his ass.
Yahweh Shem Shah got a covering around us. You can't curse what the Most High have blessed, man. Lord willing, we are part of the elect. You can't curse what the Most High have blessed. Satan works for the Most High, you know. So he can do whatever he want to do. It's gonna backfire on him. But Esau tried to come on. I just looked at him and then I had to I'm about to screen record that and send that in the chat. Why Esau be doing that shit? Got embarrassed in front of his family.
Damn.
She's like, just go.
Damn.
About to dap you up.
Didn't even acknowledge that. That hurt.
For real. Yeah, like bring it out.
Alright, this Romans chapter 11, verse 7. What then? Israel have not obtained that which he seeketh for, but the election have obtained it, and the rest were blinded.
Yeah, see, if you a part of the elect, you gonna get this word, man. You gonna understand this truth, and the elect is a small number, and it's not all of the elect is not in South Carolina. The Lord scattered the elect, so we understand that 99% of the time nobody gonna want to listen, you know, amongst our people out here, because the elect is scattered. You know, you got brothers in London, brothers throughout the whole world, man, that they're going to wake up at their appointed time. You know, brothers have their appointed time where they come into the truth, you know. And if we can see that more than likely you're not of the elect, then to hell with you, man. Obviously, that dude is not a part of the elect, so we're not going to try to see another Israelite group would try to reason with him. Would try to, no, man, you got to come in the truth, man. No, man, fuck you, man. And then getting offended because you got cut on. That's how you know Jake know what he doing is wrong, for him to feel some type of way about it, you know. But this world teach you that you could do whatever you want to do as thou wilt. So when you get rebuked, people get emotional, man. People don't know how to accept rebuke because they've been brought up thinking that they could do what they want to do, man. But if you an Israelite, your job is to serve Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shah, man. That's why we were created, like it says in Ecclesiastes, keep his commandments. This is the whole duty of man. You know, that's our job as being Israelite men. We're supposed to serve our power. You ain't supposed to be in the witchcraft, you know, serving Satan. Them demons got his ass, man. And when we mentioned that he got demons on him, he ain't know how to handle it.
There's a brother on the chat.
Yeah.
There's a brother in the chat that said that he knew he what he say?
What?
Let me find it. Yeah, he said he knew he was sick. I just saw it. Oh, he said let the Lord speak. The brother was sent. I knew it when he first came in the picture.
You said say it again?
It's basically like when he knew it when he first came on the frame, on the side. Like he knew he was sick, man.
Yeah, that was a demon, man. That dude had all kind of demons on his ass. But that show you that the right hand side is greater than the left hand side, man. Because the way that we was on his ass, he couldn't take it, man. Now he about to go do some black magic or some shit, man. You know, and we gonna pray to the Lord, and the Lord he got us, man. But read the next verse there.
Verse 8.
Oh, man, you gotta preach something. Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, this is verse 8. According as it is written, Yahweh hath given them the spirit of slumber, eyes that they should not see, and ears that they should not hear unto this day.
Yeah, and that's in Isaiah the 6th chapter, man. You know, the Most High has angels blinding the mind of 2/3. It's nothing you can do to wake up. If the Lord doesn't have it set up for you to come into the truth, that's why he said in Matthew the 13th chapter, he said, I have chosen you, ye have not chosen me. If Yahweh Bashim Yahshua did not choose you to wake up to the truth, you're not going to wake up, man. You know? And that's what a lot of you other Israelite camps got to understand. You might teach that the elect, but you really don't believe that this is only for the elect. Because if you did, you wouldn't be, you know, wasting time on somebody that's obviously not a part of the elect, man. You know, because if you wasting all your energy on somebody that's not getting it, that's gonna wear yourself out, man. Especially if you're doing that every week, you're gonna eventually gas out. You know, you're gonna think that, dang, we gonna be here forever, man. You gotta understand that only a small number is gonna understand this. You know, this ain't for everybody, man. You gotta shed off that Christian spirit, man. Cause that's how these so-called Christians are. They want to wake everybody. If he had went to a Christian church, they would have accepted him with open arms. And that's what he was expecting from us. No, man, you getting rebuked. You know, as soon as he said that, that's the first scripture I thought of, shall not suffer a wish to live. Lord gonna kill his ass, man, because he ain't gonna repent from that. He too far gone, man. You know, because he could repent from it, but no, that dude, he ain't repenting from that, man.
Like I was thinking of that scripture too, where it said, where it said you'll be given until your vile affections.
Yeah.
Like he too far gone. If you too far in that path, where you became a full blown witch, you won't never part of the elect from the beginning.
Got the crescent moon on him, the anime on the shirt.
Like, why would the Lord accept a dude like that in the fold, but you looking like a complete bug out?
He gone, bro. But in Babylon, he's normal. If that's why, you know, to everybody out here, they'll look at him like he's normal, man. We're in a world where trannies are looked at as women. That's the world that we live in, where trannies are looked at as females. They can go in the female restroom. You know, that's the world that we in, man. And that's why we gonna be hated more than loved, man. Because we condemning this world. Yahweh Shah was condemning, man. You know, why you think that he was hated? So why you think the wicked scribes and Pharisees were plotting to kill him and arrest him? Because he was hated, you know? And we're hated just as he was hated. All right, because we condemning the world. All right? Like you say, if you were of the world would love his own. As a matter of fact, hold that. 1 John chapter 2, 15. You can close Romans.
What you holding up?
And also hold Colossians, the 3rd chapter.
James 4 and 4.
Okay, let's.
About the friendship with the world.
Yeah, you can bring it up.
All right, this is James chapter 4 and verse 4. Ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is an enemy of the Most High.
Yeah, so if I could say this, if we didn't rebuke him, then it would have been like we're friends with the world. Because that whole witchcraft shit, man, you know, in today's world, that's okay. Because Esau allows you to have what they call freedom of religion, man. If you are a Satanist, then that ain't nothing wrong in this world. Hey, all these celebrities, they're Satanists, man. You know, they sold out. You know, like how Out was mentioning Drake and the Owl of Molech. Drake is a Satanist, you know. But we're not friendship. We're not friends with the world, man. So you come up on something like that, you can rebuke. We don't care nothing about your feelings, man. We ain't out here to put a smile on your face. We out here to tell you what the scriptures say. You know?
Look at this next verse, y'all.
Go ahead.
This is powerful too. Verse 5. Do you think that the scripture said,
You know? Everything that's in these scriptures, man, nothing is in vain, man. You know, these scriptures mean what they say. All right? And that was the first scripture that popped into my head, man. Because you had, witches in Israel, in the ancient world, that if we found out about it, we would stone them. We would stone their ass, man. You know, a witch, a warlock, hey, you would get put to death. And the Most High showed through Moses that the right hand side is greater than the left hand side, man. And I let them know, like, look, we serve the right hand side, which is greater than the side that you serve. So if he even think about going to do whatever he gonna do, the Lord gonna fuck him up, man. He might get hit by a bus, man. Like it says, touch not mine anointed, do my prophets no harm.
Yeah, I had that though, Swat.
Oh, you had that on deck?
I had fed not my little one.
God, yeah.
I got one too.
All right, go ahead.
This is Isaiah chapter 19, right to the point, verse 3. And the spirit of Egypt shall fail in the midst thereof, and I will destroy the counsel thereof, and they shall seek the idols and to the charmers, and to them that have familiar spirits, and to the wizards. And the Egyptians will I give over into the hand of a cruel Lord, and a fierce king shall rule over them, saith the Lord of hosts.
Alright, so a whole lot was saying right there, man. This is modern day Egypt. And that's the spirit, because you was just going into idol worship before he came up. So he's worshiping all kind of shit. Like the crescent moon on his. He gone, bro.
During the summer.
He gone. He worshiping all kind of demons. Those spirits is having a barbecue on his ass. Them demons is having a damn family reunion on his ass, man. And them demons on him, demons, they know who the men of the Lord is. That's why he was so intrigued, because the demons on him got intrigued, and them spirits wanted to hop on us. That's why he wanted to speak his 2 cents. And I'm glad that you was like, look, man, we ain't trying to hear that shit. Because what he trying to do is rub his shit on us.
Yeah.
We ain't trying to hear that shit, man. Don't tell how long he would have been talking.
Yeah.
He would have been going on and on and on and on.
Going to sorcery.
For real, nobody trying to hear that, man. You going off and the Lord gonna take you out. Straight like that. It is what it is, man. You can get hurt. That's our job, man, to rebuke. You're gonna get cut coming up here. What you see in these Christian churches, man. We got the spirit of Yahweh Shem Yahweh on us, man. So we're gonna give you the cold turkey. Oh, what's more than that? Okay, you go to another person?
I'm going to give this. This is the book of Ezekiel, chapter 18, and verse 23. Have I any pleasure at all that the wicked should die, saith the Lord power, and not that he should return from his ways and live? But when the righteous turneth away from his wickedness, from his righteousness, and committeth iniquity, and doeth according to all the abominations that the wicked man doeth, shall he live?
Yeah, so hold on, dog. So the Most High, yeah, because slow down, brother. You know, because the Most High would rather you know, turn from your wickedness and come, you know, to righteousness, man. You know, but if you're a righteous man and you turn to wickedness, the Most High gonna take you out, man. You know, and we all were wicked, and we came, you know, took back to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. That's why the brother said, you know, we just regular men. We ain't out here acting like we super holy, but we sure ain't in no witchcraft though. You know, I can tell you that. You know, none of us is into no left hand spells and stuff, man. You know, he a down. You could tell he was a down sodomite too, man. You know, all that, cause you know you gotta pay a price when you dealing with that black magic and shit. He had to, you know, don't tell me what he had to do. You know, but it was some morning.
All his righteousness that he have done shall not be mentioned in his trespass that he have trespassed, and in his sin that he have sinned, and them shall he die.
I love them Edomite women, man. And they make it poke out. You know what I'm talking about? The ones that make it poke out.
You ain't even got one.
Yeah, I bet if she stand up straight, it'll be a little small booty, but she pushing that shit out. Yeah, I like them kind of skinny Edomite women, man. We gonna have a lot of them in the concubine material, man. You know, but that also can go into dudes that fell out the truth, because it said his righteousness shall not be remembered. You know,
really the point was, you know, and they went back to what the brother was talking about, like, you know, we got to go out here and tell these people. The Lord is saying, does he have any pleasure that these people get put to death? That 2/3 of our people get put to death? But no, you know, the Lord, he's bound by his word, first of all. And second of all, you've done some wicked shit in your past to where you can't be accepted. You know, the Lord don't want you. The Lord just don't want to kill everybody up. But you're not following what he put in order. Therefore, he gonna jack you up, man.
Esau ain't got no taste. I ain't gonna lie. Them older Edomite, like the ones that's rich and shit, they, you know, but we gonna have top quality, man. That's a lot of baddies out here tonight. It's a lot of country guys that's walking up and down the street, man. You know, a whole lot of them. We'll see them on the other side. But yeah, was that it on that?
Yeah, that was it.
Alright, you can get 1 John 2:15. And you got Colossians the 3rd chapter too, right?
Yeah.
Alright, this 1 John chapter 2 verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Yeah, man. You know, we ain't supposed to love this place. Alright? We ain't supposed to love this place, man. We supposed to hate this place. We supposed to hate. Why? Because we in captivity. And this place, it's nothing but wickedness around you, man. You come outside, you get vexed. You know, you start thinking about the condition that you living in, and you get vexed, man.
You gotta go outside.
You know, you gotta, you know, us as Israelite men, we, you know, hey, we gotta lower our vibration in this society, man. You know, even when it comes to women, man, we supposed to have, you know, thousands and millions lusting after us, but we the ones that gotta speak game and do all this and that, man. You know, you supposed to hate this place. You supposed to want this place to be destroyed, man. You ain't supposed to be comfortable here, because if you're comfortable here, that means what? That you want to stay here. And all these celebrities, even the ones that's speaking out, the only reason they speaking out is because they see prophecies coming to pass, like Ice Cube, man. He sees shit coming to pass. He been forced to be in a self-quarantine because he in LA, so he had a bunch of free time to watch videos, and he see that prophecy is coming to pass. So now he feel like he got to speak out. But he ain't getting saved, man. Ice Cube is a nigga, man.
And I guarantee you, he hoping things go back to normal so that he can come out with another movie or something, man. He ain't trying to get out of here. Talking about we the chosen. How you gonna sit here and say we the chosen people, but you want to stay here, man? That's why knowing you an Israelite is only half the battle, man. You know, you gotta seek the Lord and hope that this place gets destroyed soon, man. You know, we got a kingdom coming, man. You ain't supposed to want to stay here. Let's read that again from the top.
All right, this is 1 John chapter 2, verse 15. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world.
Neither the things that are in the world. What's in the world, man? Trannies. They talking about they want to make men pregnant, man. You saw the brother sitting in chat. You know, that's the brother in Georgia. About how the underwear, Esau gonna have men wearing thongs soon, man. You seen that video? You know, man, hey, everything in this world is wicked, man. And the wicked prospers. You know? Look at that nigga Tekashi, man. #1 trending. He a damn sodomite. You know? But that's what you gotta be in order to prosper in this world, man. This world hates righteousness. You know? If you can't be righteous in a world like this, man. People gonna look at you like, you know, like you weird. People gonna want to kill you, man. People gonna want to kill us because we want righteousness to be restored on the earth, man. And we want the wicked to be put out of power. And our own people gonna come against us. You know, we understand Esau because this is his kingdom. And, you know, of course he should come and fight for his kingdom, but we're gonna have our own people coming against us, man. Wanting to turn us in, snitching on us. You know, fighting for this wicked ass kingdom. You see that now, these celebrities are trying to hold on to this society. You see the society is crumbling, but they're trying their hardest to hold on, man. You know? Keep going.
All right, and it says, if any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in
See
him.
that? If you love this place, then you hate Yahweh Shem Yahushua. You know? Because what did Yahushua say? He said, he that is not with me is against me. So if you ain't on his team, then you an enemy, man. All you 2/3, y'all gonna perish on this side, man. Because y'all love this world. Y'all love this wicked ass society. Y'all love being a slave, man. You know? This place vexes you, man. You know, when righteousness get restored on earth, we gonna be happy, man. As Israelite men, we gonna be happy, man. You ain't gotta worry about nothing. You ain't gotta worry about adultery being. You gotta worry about adultery. None of that, man. Women gonna be covered up. You know, your women gonna stay. We ain't gonna have no worries, man. Like it says in Revelation, the 21st chapter, it said there shall be no more tears, no more crying, no more, you know, sorrow. We ain't gonna have no worries, man. You ain't gotta worry about paying bills. You don't have to worry about being evicted. You ain't gotta worry about your woman cheating on you. Another man trying to get with your woman. You know, you being late to work, getting fired. All these things are gonna be done away with, man, when we get in the kingdom. You know? Keep going on that. What, somebody said something?
Oh, no.
Who that in the chat?
Oh.
You saw a little Moabite chick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
All right. Verse.
Hey, that goes into like what we read earlier. If we were sent to another people, they would hearken. You know?
All right, verse 16. For all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh and the lust of the eyes.
Yeah, everything in here in this society is based upon pleasing the flesh, man. If it feel good, do it. That's what's pushed in this society, man. You know? If it's pleasing to you, do it. You know? Keep going.
All right. And it says, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but is of the world.
Yo, everything here is of the world, man. You know? That's why we desire in the kingdom, because in the kingdom, hey, all creation gonna fear and reverence Yahweh, and order gonna be restored on the earth, man. This world is completely out of order, man. You know, order is gonna be in full authority in the kingdom, man. You know, it ain't gonna be no more confusion. You ain't gonna have sodomites in the kingdom. You ain't gonna have trannies in the kingdom, man. You ain't gonna have no man thinking that he a woman. If we have that in the kingdom, they getting stoned, which that's gonna be amongst the other nations. You know, our whole nation gonna be perfect in the kingdom. But you other nations, man, you know, we gonna jack y'all up. You know, you have a Hamite that's let us find out these other nations is serving other gods or they into that wickedness, man. We gonna put them to death in the midst of the whole congregation, man. We gonna read them the law. That's how we gonna teach these nations the laws. If you got a Hamite that's a sodomite, we're gonna have him in the midst of all the congregation. We're gonna pull the law out. We're gonna have a heathen read the law, and we're gonna stone him. We're gonna put him to death, man. You know, that's how we gonna. Hey, that's how we gonna keep order in the kingdom. It ain't gonna be no, we forgive you. No, if you break one of these laws, either because some of them not, worthy of death, but if you break one that's punishable of death, you get put to death immediately. You know, ain't gonna be no forgiveness. Or if you break a law as in something else that's not worthy, we gonna bash your head in, man. You know, you heathens gonna learn. But anyway, keep going with some more. Well, since I'm speaking on that, let's go to Isaiah the 2nd chapter. You still got Colossians though, right? Let's go to Isaiah the 2nd chapter. It's either the 2nd or the 3rd chapter. You had something? It's Isaiah chapter 2. And it started verse 2, and then we're gonna read down to like verse 5.
Alright, this is Isaiah chapter 2, verse 2. And this shall come to pass in the last days, that the mountain of the Lord's house shall be established in the top of the mountains, and shall be exalted above the hills, and all nations shall flow into it.
And this is when the nation of Israel comes into power, man. And them so-called Jews over there, those are not the real Jews, because if they were, this would come to pass. And it said the house of Israel, it didn't say one tribe. You know? Keep going.
Alright. Verse 3. Verse 3. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountains of the...
So I can read it again, yeah, because Satan walked by. Go ahead.
Verse 2. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountains, to the mountain of the Lord, and to the house of the God of Jacob.
Yo, and this is what the other nations are going to be doing, man. That's why it says when the righteous are in authority, the people rejoice, because when the true Israelites come into power, you trying to take pictures? He trying to get our face. Hey, get out of here, Satan, man. That's why the Lord gonna destroy you, man. How about Shimmy Shah Shalak Rayam to you?
You have to attest
to you.
I'm not black.
Go ahead. Read that again.
Got some things to work out.
Read it
Hold
first,
up, man. What's going on? What's going on, man?
What's up?
What's going on?
Man, he just being a demon. Go
Yeah.
ahead, read it.
Yeah, verse 3. And many people shall go and say, Come ye, and let us go up to the mountain of the Lord,
Right.
to the house of the God of Jacob.
Right, and that's what the other nations is going to be doing. What's up? Y'all got something y'all want to say?
Hell
Or y'all
yeah,
just
nigga,
came up 'cause of him?
we are the true Hebrew Israelites. Straight up. Us.
So what?
Us, dog.
Yeah, right. So what you learn from?
Where I learned from?
Yeah.
Well, shit, I mean, I studied under Comedics.
Commandments?
Yeah.
That's not Kemet and being an Israelite is not the same thing.
Yeah, I understand that, but I have multiple things within my DNA, so it's not
Hey,
just Israeli.
That whole we're not Israelis.
Yes.
We're not Israelis.
I understand.
We Israelites. But look, the whole Kemet
You say
thing.
you're not Israelis, but y'all Israelites.
When you say Israeli, that makes me picture the Ishmaelites, the Arabian people, the Middle Eastern people. So that's why I say we're not Israelis. You know, which the scriptures don't even say Israelis. It says Israelites. But the whole Kemet thing, that's us being African and worshiping African gods and stuff like that. Yeah, we was in Africa before we came over here on slave ships, but before we was in Africa, we dwelled in Jerusalem, the land of Israel. We went into Africa in 70 AD when we fled Roman persecution. Okay, that's why we was mainly on the west part of Africa. And if you go into the history, we knew that we were Israelites when we do it in Africa. Like we had Fort Julie, we had Fort Benjamin. We knew who we was, but when we came over here, we lost. Which get Jeremiah 17:4. We go over with you guys. We lost all that.
We lost a lot.
We did, but the whole us African and all that, they came from the enemy. They came from the so-called white man, the red Hebrew Edomite. He say that we're African. He call us African American.
Do you know the true term for African?
What? They're the Hamites. They're the descendants of Ham. They're heathens. We're not, just because we're dark skinned don't mean we're the same people. Everybody on the earth was dark skinned in the point in time. I guarantee if you was around a real African, you wouldn't vibe with them. You know, they be putting the plates in their lips and shit. They be doing all kind of weird
shit you don't resonate with.
Yeah, because they're heathens. We're not the same people. If you could get,
also, it was black
difference between, that's in Exodus, I think. You made a
oh, what Christmas was that?
You know what I'm talking about, right? He made a difference between Israel and the Egyptians, something like that. But
I do know.
So
I have both sides.
So
I have both sides in me.
What's your father?
My father is Jamaican.
Well, you would be a Benjamite.
Tribal Benjamin.
Well, yeah, you would be a Benjamite.
I got Crystal too. I was about to say.
What do you mean you have both sides in you though? Because you
are
are what your father are.
I do understand that, but it's just like I represent my mother and I represent my father.
Well, look,
I understand that your father. I understand your father is dominant.
Your father, you are what your father is.
I feel you.
The mother is just the incubator. If I say it right. You know,
just the vessel holder.
Right. You are what your father is.
Right.
So if your father is a Benjamite, then you're a Benjamite.
Right. Yeah, of course. Yeah. That's right. You are. Right.
So you the only one in the group that know you an Israelite, or do all y'all know?
This brother is the most wokest aside from myself.
So you know you an Israelite?
You see how this brother is dressed? I just want
well, yeah, all y'all Israelites. All four of y'all.
Yeah, I appreciate what y'all doing though. That's really why I came over.
Yeah.
So,
huh?
We made him mad.
Man, it ain't. We out here to teach. We out here to teach.
No.
So if you want to ask questions about the scriptures, we'll answer you on that. But anything else, we ain't out here for that.
Basically, he was mad because we told him that he's not. So-called black people, the ones that call themselves black, Latinos,
that's just
a byword. Like,
yeah. That's not
the scripture. Told him that he wasn't that. So.
Yeah, but like I said, we out here to answer questions about the scriptures. We ain't out here to answer anything else.
Honestly.
Right.
Like I said, man, respect. Right.
Y'all got a question about this?
Shit, okay, hold on. I'll try to think.
Hold on, now.
Y'all too, man. I ain't the only one in this. Alright, man. Hold on. So do
I was about to say, like, you said he the wokest one, right?
No, I didn't say he was the wokest. I was saying like nigga, aside from myself, like we all on the same level.
Exactly.
Yeah.
But he talked what? As in the part
I was joking.
Yeah. But the joke bullshit.
Yeah, of course. Like, if y'all can, man, you know, if not, y'all can stay and listen. But you know, if y'all ain't got no, like, you know, if y'all got a question, you know, y'all can ask. But if not, we're gonna go back into our lessons.
We're gonna go back. You can go ahead and get out. You know, read it.
Which was Isaiah 2 and 2. Oh, it was 2 and 3.
But yeah, brother, we gotta be on one accord. You know what I'm saying? Because I told him, I said, look, we ain't out here to talk about, you know, and then you kind of jumped in and, you know, yeah, because I knew why they came up to be entertained. They came up to understand why. They don't care about the scriptures. They only came up because of what happened with him. Yeah, right. Go ahead. 2 and 3.
Yes, Isaiah chapter 2 and 3 said, many people shall go and say, come ye and let us go unto the mountain of the Lord, to the house of the God of Jacob.
And that many people is the other nations. You know, these other heathens. Okay, they're going to come to us in the kingdom because it's going to be order. You're not going to have Moab doing their own thing, you know, Ammon doing their own thing. All these nations, also they were created to serve us anyway, you know, but they're going to be under our order. You know, they're going to keep our laws, statutes, and commandments, so they're going to do what we tell them to do, you know.
All right. It said he will teach us of his ways, and we will walk in his paths.
See that? The heathens going to learn our ways, and they're going to follow them. You know, the only one that's not going to follow our ways is Esau. And that's why Esau is going to be exterminated after 1,000 years. You know, but the other nations, they're going to take heed and they're going to, you know, keep them to the best of their ability, and we're going to reward them. You know, but when they go off, we're gonna have to make examples. There's gonna be plenty of examples in the kingdom, man. Because the heathens, they're not going to be programmed to be righteous. We are. So we're going to teach them, you know, and we're going to judge them when they go off. All right?
All right, it says, for out of Zion shall go forth the law and the word of the Lord from Jerusalem.
Yeah, Zion is another term for Israel. It said, out of Israel shall go forth the law, okay? Because we're going to push the law, statutes, and commandments throughout the whole planet Earth and eventually throughout the universe, because we're going to expand to other planets. And that's how you know that them so-called Jews are not the real Jews, because they're not pushing these laws out amongst the people, man. You still got Ishmael doing what they doing, Elam doing what they doing, you know, and over there they having, you know, big gay parades. So how could they be the people? You know, they're not the people, man. You know, and Jake heard this, but they think that this is all about entertainment, man. You can tell, like, that's what, especially old dude with the Africa earrings, he all the way gone. He know he a Benjamite, he know this and that. That's why, like what you had mentioned earlier, many are called, but few are chosen.
That thing would be
you know,
all over the
The Lord allowed them to wake up to who they are, but that's as far as they gonna go. You know, they're not gonna go to the next level. It's about leveling up, man. You wake up to the fact that you're an Israelite, and then you grow. Eventually, you learn the scriptures, then you become a teacher. It's all about growing, like Apostle Elder Tahar said in this video. It's all about growing, man. Them dudes will be on the same level until they dead. Oh yeah, I know my dad a bit, I know, but they can't grow past that. You know, they're going to stay on that level. Therefore, they're not meat for repentance. They're not fruit meat for repentance. You know, and that's who Yahushua is coming for. He's coming for fruit meat for repentance. Okay? But what's some more? What verse you want?
4.
Yeah, read verse 4.
All right, verse 4. And he shall judge among the nations, and shall rebuke many people. And they shall beat their swords into plowshares, and their spears into pruning hooks. Nation shall not lift up sword against nation, neither shall they learn war anymore.
Yeah, so when we get into the kingdom, it ain't going to be any more wars on the planet. You know how it is right now over there in the Middle East. They bombing each other. You know, you got Moab and Russia. Building up nuclear arms. It ain't gonna be none of that in the kingdom, man. You know, all that technology gonna be done away with anyway. And even if a heathen tried to do a rebellion, we gonna have the power to put them back in place, man. You know. So it ain't going to be any more wars or anything. It's going to be complete peace on the earth, just how it was before. You know, during the Garden of Eden, you know, it's going to be complete peace on the earth, man. You know, the trees, everything is going to break forth into singing. Which, if you could get that, you can look that up. It says type in break forth into singing, KJV, because it's a scripture that says that. You know, it's going to be eternal peace on the planet, man. You know, true peace, true rest. You know, what the earth haven't seen in centuries, man. You know, that's coming. Oh, you type it in? Yeah. What else did you have again?
Colossians, first Colossians.
Okay. Well, yeah, find that. Yeah, you can bring up this up.
This is Ezekiel chapter 21 and verse 8. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, Son of man, prophesy and say, Thus said the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree.
It's a whole lot of
Ezekiel chapter 21 and verse 8. Again, the word of the Lord came unto me, saying,
got the one in the middle and the one right. I know. But you know, Jake Green. I'm just playing.
That's the third time in a row.
I know, right?
Verse 9, son of man, prophesy and say, thus saith the Lord, say, a sword is sharpened, and also furbished. It is sharpened to make a sword slaughter. It is furbished that it may glitter. Should we then make mirth? It contemneth the rod of my son as every tree.
Right, and that's why we shouldn't be in a mirth spirit, man. You know, because the Lord is getting a sword ready right now. You know how in the ancient world, when you would have a blacksmith make your weapon, when your weapon is done, you know, they have that little wheel that they spin and they put your sword on it and sharpen it. That's what the Lord is doing spiritually, man. With these other nations building up their nuclear arsenal. You know, he's preparing a sword to take this place out, man. Which that sword is going to be 200 million nuclear warheads. Okay? According to the scriptures. But yeah, you had something. Oh, you had something.
Oh, no, I got another precept.
Oh, okay.
Real quick. This is 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 11. Seeing then that all these things shall be dissolved, what manner of person are ye to be in all holy conversation and godliness?
Everything here going to be destroyed, so that's why we doing what we doing, man. Seeking Yahweh Shem Yahushua, doing his work, coming out here, you know, trying to make our calling and election sure, man, because we understand that real soon everything here is going to be ashes, man. You know, and if you ain't right with Yahweh Shem Yahushua, you're going to be a part of this place, man. You're going to become the elements of Babylon. You're going to become a planet. And hey, man, we hoping to be first fruits of the kingdom. You know, we hoping that when Yahushua comes back, he shows mercy on us, man. Because he's not coming to talk. He's not coming to bring peace, man. I mean, he is, but afterwards, first, he bringing that destruction. You know? And, you know, if you ain't on his good side, man, he gonna take you out. He coming with that spirit like, you know how you look at these serial killer movies like Jason. If you in his presence, he gonna take your ass out, man. That's the spirit of the Lord coming in a serial killer spirit, meaning he's coming to fuck shit up, man. He's coming to tear everything up, man. You know, everything that you see, he's coming to destroy you. All right? And if you ain't, you know, got you know, good grace in his eyes, then hey, man, it's over for you. And that's why we, you know, we doing what we should be doing, man. You know, and that just boosts our chance. Dudes that come up that know they Israelites, but they not doing anything about it. That just boosts our chance of being a part of the elect. You know, keep doing what you're doing, man. You don't want to wake up to the full truth? Hey, all right, we ain't gonna sweat you about it.
Hey, I got a precept.
Time. We ain't gonna sweat you about it, because the more Israelites that are in the spirit that you in, that further our chances of being a part of the elect. You know, because we're doing greater than what they're doing, man. You can tell they was probably faded or something.
So I can for that. That was my poor judgment. You know, I see. Okay, they kind of know something about it, but then the spirit revealed they ain't trying to do anything.
Yeah, you know. Yeah, you can tell they was faded too. I don't. I said something.
Oh yeah, and that further pushes prophecy, man, because that, you know, gotta be a separation from the elect and the 2/3 and the 1/3.
This is Revelation chapter 22 and verse 11. He that is unjust, let him be unjust still. And he which is filthy, let him be filthy still. And he that is righteous, let him be righteous still. And he that is holy, let him be holy still.
Yeah, so those were unjust Israelites, man. They was faded. They came up because they were entertained by the dude taking pictures of us, man. You know? And at first, you know, I was, you know, going, because we on camera, you know, I was going to get a couple scriptures to back up what I was saying, because I was, you know, telling them, well, she had that I already know spirit on them. So, you know, they couldn't be taught anyway. But they wasn't up here to hear this. So it's best to just let them go about their business, man. That's why the brother was like, you know, y'all can stay up here, but we just going back into our lesson because that furthermore showed that they wasn't, you know, curious about this word. Because if they was, they would have stayed and listened, you know. But they would just entertain, man. We ain't out here to entertain you Israelites, all right? We're not out here for that. Which, you know, they came at the right time because that dude, Satan, was just all on his ass. Which we were just laughing at him. I wasn't even going to say anything else to him. You know, just, hey, Lord going to send evils upon that dude. Taking pictures of us. They'll tell him what he going to try to do with them pictures. That's probably how they put, like, you know, witches, how they try to put hexes on you. Hey, but we ain't got nothing to worry about, man. The Lord, he got angels around us, man. You know, you can't curse what's blessed. Like the story with Balak and Balaam. I always get them confused, but it was either Balaam or Balak that wanted the other one to put a curse on Israel. And he said, you can't curse with the Most High blessed. You know? So, hey, man, it's going to backfire. You know? But that was it on that, right?
Well, actually, no. 12 verse. All right. Verse 12, and behold, I come quickly, and my reward is with me, to give every man according to it as his work shall be.
Yeah, and that's why you got to do the work, because the Lord is coming to reward those that's doing the work. He's not coming to reward a dude that was a sluggard, or he knew that he was an Israelite, but he didn't do anything about it. That's why Yahushua said the harvest is great, but the laborers are few. Them dudes, they supposed to fear the Lord and be out here doing what we doing. You know you a bitch like all you supposed to be doing the work.
Y'all wicked and slothful, sir.
Right. Those are the ones that fit the parable of the guy with the 1 talent. That Yahushua gave him the 1 talent and they hid the Lord's money. And the Lord came back and he said, you wicked and slothful servant. And it said that shall be weeping and national teeth. Those are guys that's going to fulfill their life. You know, dudes that know they Israelites, but they ain't doing anything about it. This thing is not about knowing that you're an Israelite and that's it, man. You know? And a lot of dudes think that. You know, you can't be, he said, I'm a Israel, then he said Israeli. We ain't no fucking Israelis, man.
I knew it was going to say I'm Kim as well.
Yeah, Kim as well. Like, what are you, man? You can't be Israeli, Israelite, and a Hamite at the same time.
That's why the scriptures say, be ye doers of the word, not hearers only, deceiving your own self.
Right.
These people are deceived by thinking they know that they're Israelites, thinking that they're gonna be saved. You know, because this isn't a trend, this isn't a fad. You know, we done had 4 or 5 people acknowledge that we're the Israelites, but they're not trying to hear what's coming out of the book.
The time when they gonna want to hear is when the Lord gives brothers that spiritual power. Like it say, thy people shall be ruler in the day of thy power. When the Lord gives his men that spiritual power, then they gonna be, oh, I always knew I was an Israelite. Oh, you brothers, yeah, I see. Then they gonna want to come in, but it's gonna be too late. It's gonna be too late. You know, and hey, you should have got it when we was teaching. The Lord, he would prefer you to come to him before things happen. Because then the Lord can trust you. You know, he'll see that you're a loyal, honorable servant if you believe him before all hell break loose. Because you do have some that they got to see to believe, you know. But the Lord would prefer you to believe and trust in him before things come to pass. You know, but what else you had?
Said Isaiah 54:1.
54:1? I said
It said break forth into sea.
Oh yeah.
But it's Isaiah chapter 54 verse 1. Sing, O barren, thou that didst not bear, break forth into singing and cry aloud, thou that didst not travail with child.
Oh, no, I don't think that's it. It's a scripture where it says the trees shall break forth into singing.
I forgot you said the trees.
Yeah. Just going into how, you know, peace is going to be on the earth.
You want me to get you?
Yeah, how the earth is going to be a paradise. You know, Because this is what we're looking forward to, man. You know, we don't love it. That's why the scripture say, love not the world. We don't love this place. Which, you know, that's a whole topic. You know, it's a whole lot of scripture we can get on that. But I just close with that. You know, you get that. The trees break forth in the city. And we'll close out on that.
All right.
How long is it? 2 I thought it was.
Right. Yeah, this Isaiah chapter 55, verse 12. For ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace.
And that's when we in the kingdom, man. We're going to be in a joyful spirit. Then we're going to be in a immersed spirit, enjoying the pleasures of life. You can't enjoy the pleasures of life here, man. You know, got a word, got a question. If you know you dealing with a woman and she got a disease, man. What kind of world is this? You gotta wear a condom. You know, you gotta prevent having children, man. The Lord created us to multiply and have seed, man. But in this world, you gotta resist from having children. You gotta strap up.
Or just popping a woman that's defiled.
Yeah.
Damn near every woman that you deal with and already been married.
Taking on the spirits of men that she done dealt with. You know, there's a reason why the Most High created it the way He created it, man. For one woman to be with one man, because it caused all kind of confusion, man. You know, she got all those spirits of multiple men. Now she all bugged out and crazy. You know, gotta. Oh man, you pop the woman and you scared you got something. You know, you going to the doctor and shit. What kind of world is this, man? We ain't gonna be doing that in the kingdom. You ain't gonna pop a woman, I'm itching. You know? I hope I ain't got nothing.
I gotta go see a priest.
For real. Gotta go get cleansed. Gotta get oil on
Anyway,
you.
you gotta bathe in that hyssop.
Hyssop, yeah. Bathe in hyssop.
Hey.
What kind of world is this, man? You gotta ask a woman if she's a woman. What kind of world is this, man? That's why we read it again from the top.
All right, it's Isaiah 55, verse 12. For ye shall go out with joy and be led forth with peace. Mm-hmm. The mountains and the hills shall break forth before you into singing. Mm-hmm. And all the trees of the field shall clap their hands.
You see that? The earth is going to be happy, man. The earth is going to be in a joyful spirit. Because the earth has a spirit, man. The earth is mourning right now. The earth, the animals, the people, everybody is mourning, man. But when the true Israelites come into power, the earth is going to rejoice. It said the trees shall clap, man. You know, the birds is going to be singing even more. You know, everything is going to be green again. Like, look at the trees, man. Look at them. In the kingdom, everything is going to be HDR, man. Colorful. You know, the colors are going to be vibrant. You know, there's going to be peace, man. We're going to have a peace of mind in the kingdom. You're going to actually be able to enjoy life, man. You're going to be able to travel. We're going to be able to do whatever we want. You know, we're going to have women. We're going to have all, because the glory of a man is a woman, man. We're going to have as many women as we want, and they're going to be righteous. They're going to do whatever we tell them to do. You know, it's just going to be peace, man. And that's what we striving for. You know?
I know my brother. I ain't gonna do the same thing that y'all better come on out here because he's from there. Then, you know, sometimes we gotta keep doing it to make me feel good like y'all gotta get together.
Yeah.
You have all the money in the world, but you ain't got that man, you ain't got nothing.
Right.
Hey, y'all keep doing what you're doing, all right? I'll be back. I gotta go take another. Good to see y'all.
Thanks.
All right.
We gonna so many times. Man, we first came out here, you remember all them times the cops got caught on us and he had our back? He came up and had, the Lord gonna, because you know how Yahweh Shai, how he was able to rebuke demons out of people. The Lord said we're gonna do what he did but greater, so no telling what his life might be. You know, because everybody up here look at him. Hey, that's how the Lord gets exalted, bro. How it was times in like during Yahushua, even when his apostles, it would be men that the whole village, everybody knew, oh, that's a crazy man.
Yeah.
Just like him, like everybody know him, he be singing and all that. Everybody look at him like he crazy. But then a man of the Lord heal him, and the Lord would be exalted. They'd be like, damn, he was the one that was crazy. Now he in his right mind, he talking normal. So no telling what his lot may be. The Lord may have one of us, you know, heal him, and he may be, you know, delivered. Because he done a lot. He offered us money, he offered us food, he offered us underwear. You know? So hey man, don't tell him what his lot may be, man. The Lord got men and women out here that's blind, that's mentally handicapped, just so he can be exalted when his men, you know, do a miraculous act on him. You know, so that's why him, man, we always, you know, show respect to that dude, man, when he come up. You know, because he had our back so many times, we show respect to him, man. You know, the Lord willing, this was an edifying, you know, count. And with that, we want to give all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, Rakakadash. We give double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. Peace, love, and salutation to the hope of the way. Shalom.
Said the trees shall clap.
Fuck you for that, man.